So we have one more myth, right? What is that myth?
I'm rich, I don't need insurance. Insurance is actually for the poor people and poor people only.
I hear this a lot. But guess what? Based on experience, when it comes to this myth, sometimes my heart boils as well, because guess what, guys? Rich people basically are the one that buys the most insurance for two particular reasons. First reason, OPM, other people's money. Rich people understands, if I can use other people's money, why should I use my own money? If I can buy a medical plan or a CI plan or a life plan, and at the end of 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, I'm getting 3 times, 5 times more than what I've paid, that is called great return using other people's money. So rich people actually buy more than other people.
Unless those rich people who buy a lot of insurance, they got more than 100 million cash in their hand, yet they still buy. Because why? They want the wealth to continue to pass down to the next generation, the next generation, and next generation. If they're using their own money when during the time they needed the most, their wealth shrink ma. So it's very simple. If you are rich and you are smart enough, you will use $1 to exchange for $10. That's how people leverage on things and become richer and become better. Yes, you might say only poor people need insurance. I agree. They might need more insurance, but they can't afford it. But if they can afford a very simple insurance, that is enough for them. But poor people have to use insurance because when times of need, they need something comfortable that they can lean on, and then they can get proper treatment. But as someone who have their own business, who are wealthy enough, you need to preserve your wealth. You don't want to spend the rest of your money to treat a sickness ma.
Here's a disclaimer again. When we refer to rich people, we refer to middle class and poor, right? We may not be referring in terms of amount, yeah? We're referring in terms of mindset. Rich people's mindset is wealth preservation. If I have a lot of money, how can I leverage more? Middle class mentality is mainly instant gratification. They're spending money, perhaps showing off, buying things that they don't need to impress people that they don't like. Poor people, unfortunately, when you have a poor mindset, you may not think insurance is for you. Why we constantly say rich people in terms of mindset? Because rich mindset doesn't equate to how much you have. But a lot of rich people tend to leverage insurance, because here's the thing, insurance is one of the best tool out there that generate massive amount of wealth when you need it the most. When do you need it the most? When you are not well. If I give you an example, or I give you a choice, would you like to use other people's money, the blue color company, the red color company, the P, the A, insurance money, or would you like to use your own money? It's a no-brainer question. This is why business people with proper rich mentality buys even more.